Libra, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we've got a weekly reading for you for the 9th to the 15th of May 2022. No particular subject. We'll take an issue, something you're aware of, something you're not aware of, recent past, advice and potential outcome. And at the end there'll be an opportunity for an extended reading where we'll dive in deeper with a 9-card spread as well as some oracles. You can watch this for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or do check out your chart and check where those planets are and the corresponding houses. This is house 7, and then obviously Virgo 6, Leo 5, and so on and so forth. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Thank you for the like, share, subscribe, comments. It's the easiest way to support the channel. It's much appreciated. And the website is up and running, so private reads are available. The link is in the description box. Okay, Libra. No particular message as such, but I did have to start laughing when I was pre-shuffling, because I kind of feel like there's possibly a lecture coming up, because it was Adele, Go Easy on Me, and when I put it on my playlist, the next song to come on afterwards was Take Me to Church, so there could be something, yeah, maybe a seed that I'm planting today. Okay, Libra. Let's see what's going on. Too low. The Queen of Wands. Okay. Looking good, feeling good, Libra. And don't get caught up in genders, well, masculine and feminine energies. But the Queen of Wands is somebody very passionate, very got drive, determination, ambition. Could be an entrepreneur. Let's see. Something you're aware of. Something you're not aware of. Recent past. Your advice. Potential outcome. Okay, yeah, it's kind of a lecture. There's the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, Temperance and the Emperor, with the 4 of Wands, the Divine Masculine, Temperance. Okay, the 5 of Swords in this deck is pretty ruthless, really. Somebody's keeping a butterfly trapped in there, and they've got the easily can prick some holes in to let this butterfly breathe. This is also a kind of a metaphor here for being in cocoon mode, you know, especially if you're going through some sort of awakening, you know. Being in a cocoon before the butterfly, it can't be easy breaking out of that. It's a struggle. I kind of feel that's what's saying here. Something's happening in your life and it's a repeat. It's a repeated progress. It could be another person, and it's a continuous repeat. It's a combination here that's standing out for me. So we've got the Queen of Wands. What we're aware of is the 3 of Swords. So immediately when I put that, I kind of feel like we need to shift the mindset, because I kind of feel like you're your own worst enemy in this aspect. If you focus on the hurt, you will continue to suffer, basically. If you focus on the lesson, you will continue to grow. And I kind of feel like this is what this is, because what we're not aware of is the Hermit. Hermit is it's wise, it's wisdom, it's going within, seeking knowledge within, shining your light. What the recent past is the 4 of Swords. There could have been, I almost feel like a time out for something, or it's been, you've had a recent calm period with the 4 of Swords being in the past, which is a recent calm period, and all of a sudden the 3 of Swords is in your sort of awareness at the moment. So we could have had a period of calm, and now something's triggering you again. Could be in regards to this focusing on the hurt. So I almost feel like there could be some sort of trigger here. Your advice is the devil. As advice, the devil is always, the devil is in the detail. But the devil is here representing, I kind of feel like, your archetype, that devil. And then we've got the angel, temperance. So we've got the archetypes of light and darkness. Don't strap up your darkness. Don't hide it away. Feel it, bring it to the surface, and focus on whatever's happened in the past as a lesson. You can't. What did I read? You can't drink, smoke, expletive, pain away. Pain has got to be felt. Hurt has got to be felt. It's got to be brought to the surface, and it's got to be integrated. So I kind of feel like whatever coping mechanisms you're using, something comes in and triggers you, and you repeat the same process. Because your outcome is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is normally a good positive outcome because you're moving forward. Devil and the Eight of Wands, I kind of feel like it's a repeated pattern of what you immediately do. You could immediately, when pain arises, dive straight into a toxic pattern. I kind of feel like it's something here with so the example I'm getting is, say you've got bad news at work, and what you would normally do after a tough day at work, if it's bad news, it's like, what, I'm grabbing that bottle of wine. It feels like that, instead of doing something different, let's say, bad news at work today, what, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to run it off. There's a need to break whatever typical, and don't get me confused here with, it can be the other way around. Your way out of it could be to burn it off and run it off. But sometimes when you're not facing the truth, you're kind of running away from it instead of bringing it up to the surface and seeing it through and feeling these emotions. You're doing something that's how you react. So I kind of feel like the need here is to just do something different, because it could be the temptation of the devil here. This could be in a situation where Queen of Wands and the devil is something very, very sexual, very, very attractive, knows what they want, knows how to go out and get it. This could be if you have, because the Three of Swords can indicate arguments, if you have arguments with somebody, the way that you think, alright, that's it, we're split up, I'm off, and start sending messages with the Eight of Wands to other people, tempted by the devil here. So there's a need to kind of look at this, and you can take this into any scenario in your life, whatever this is being triggered and jump into a coping mechanism, and your coping mechanism is keeping you in a loop. I'm going to find where, because once you get past this uncomfortable period and you see the cracking door, you move on to the Six of Swords, which is away from this, and you come into temperance, which is moderation, balance, especially if it is a devil toxicity, drink, drugs, over exercising, over burying yourself in work, anything that's too in excess is the devil, really. Okay, so let's find the wheel. So I kind of feel like this is just a repeating pattern here. Well, interesting, right next to the moon is the Magician with the Three of Cups. So there could be somebody in your environment that's not very, very trustworthy, so just be careful there. Where's the wheel? Every time I want a card, it's always near the end. Okay, so the wheel is wedged between Strength and the 6 of Pentacles. So it's a repeating cycle. Strength can be taming the beast within you as well, especially if, with the 6 of Pentacles here, you know, unfair give and take. There could be somebody in the environment trying to keep you stuck in a toxic environment, and especially with that Magician Moon 3 of Cups. So there could be, you know, friend, family, whoever, somebody that's keeping you, you know, if something goes wrong, right, let's go out and do something completely crazy. But whatever it is, it's keeping you in some sort of cycle that you need to break free from. So I would say that, yes, it's a little bit of a lecture this week. Hopefully Adele came through when I went easy on you, but there's something here about breaking a cycle, breaking that temptation of the devil. And with the devil and the 8 of Wands here is, it's like, you know, knowing how you're going to feel the following day. Once this trigger happens, you then do something that you always do to relieve the initial pain, knowing damn well the next day you're going to feel a certain way. That's what this is. And the universe is asking you to break that cycle. And the only way we break cycle is by doing something different. And that's how we change, and that's how we grow. So you may have had a calm sort of period, feel like something's going to trigger you. Bring awareness to it. And when you do, you turn into the Hermit. The Hermit is like that spiritual sort of path. You're seeing the bigger picture, you're heading towards the mountain. You know, you're seeing things clearly from a higher perspective. Okay? So in the extended, we're going to look deeper into what this trigger. Well, actually, we're going to focus on you. The centre card is going to be what this trigger is, and what best way to meander around it. But either way, you know, watch out for the devil this week, because you might find yourself back into a repeating pattern. And forgive yourself if you do it. You know, even if it's 2 or 3 days later, and you know, you realise that, you know, hang on, yeah, there was something there. As long as you're bringing awareness to it, even if it's after the moment, you're still bringing awareness to it. It's all growth, okay? So we'll dive in deeper there. You could be dealing with or having your chart. We have Capricorn, we have Virgo, we have Sagittarius, and we have Aries. But we've got Wands, Swords, Wands and Swords. So not everybody, but not important. Okay, Libra, if you can join me, fantastic. If not, look after yourselves, and I shall see you next week.